Alright, good morning, good humans. You guys have asked me for a review on this new bike. I've had it for about 2 months, so I think I'm able to offer some input in terms of what we thought. The bike, of course, is a 2017 Trek Domane SL6, and in my opinion, it is probably the most underrated bike of the year. Bike Radar had it as a contender for Bike of the Year against the Roubaix, but I don't think that was really a fair test because it was the Roubaix disc versus the standard Trek Domane 6 SL6, and that of course didn't include the same features as the SL6 disc. The main thing about the SL6 disc that and the SL6 Pro, which is the clincher version, is this right here. These wheels, these Vision Metron 40 wheels, big deal. You think about the upgrade that most people are going to want to do. They're going to want to upgrade to carbon wheels. These are disc wheels, which I think give you all the benefit of carbon wheels without the problem of pads, and they're better in the wet. They are heavier. This bike, as you see it, is 18.6 pounds, but it's still a great value, and I'll tell you why. When I was looking at this bike, I was looking at the SL6. The SLR. And the difference between this bike and the SLR, basically two things. The SLR comes with the Isocore carbon handlebars, which I already had because I was attempting to make my prior bike a little bit more comfortable, and the adjustable wheel posts. The thing here, most of the people I knew and talking around, chatting it up at the local bike shop, most people do not change the position of the adjustable post. So it wasn't worth it to me because I already had the handlebars, and I wasn't planning on adjusting the post. It wasn't worth an extra $1,000, and this bike retails for about $4,500. But if your local bike shop has a bike, if it has a riders club or discount club like mine did, you were able to get anywhere from 7 to 12% discount on the bike, which can save you several $100s on the purchase of a bike simply by using the discount from the bike club. So that's the thing. Let's take a look at this bike. This particular bike has, as I mentioned before, it has the solid seat post. This one here has the seat mast. So instead of, basically, the seat post kind of slides on over the seat post, and then it's adjusted from there. This bike has I have 865 disc wheels. It also has, this particular is 1132 with the compact crank. I, of course, added a power meter, Stages power meter. It's a 105 power meter because that's what my old bike was. But it also an interesting feature that the kids are having fun. It's Saturday. It also has the bender system, or the blender system, which basically is everything connects on right here. So instead of having a crowded handlebar that way, it connects on here, and then over here there's a lower thing. So I have my Garmin and my light in one area, clearing up valuable real estate on the the handlebars, which for me is very important because I don't like a crowded handlebar. And you don't necessarily have to use these accessories. For example, there's a mount for your GoPro rather than a light, and I'm sure by now they must have a combo where you can have your GoPro. I'm sure in aftermarket you can get a combo GoPro light mount, or even change one of this out for a combo so you can have your dual options. Save valuable space. The big pro is these 40mm wheels, as I mentioned before. That's what people are spending their money on. The wheels by themselves are potentially, $1,500 by themselves. This bike comes with the carbon wheels. It has the compact crank. I added, of course, the flare light, which is not included, and the handlebars, of course, I changed. But otherwise, this is essentially a stock bike, which of course makes it a great value. It rides so smooth, tremendously awesome ride, really. And once my friends who have their Roubaix ride this particular bike, it blows the Roubaix out of the water. And I really don't understand why Bike Radar did not compare this bike to the Roubaix. Apples to apple, oranges to oranges. This bike really should be the bike of the year. Tremendously shift right. The thing that I changed, it does come with white tape for the handlebars, but my hands, I just don't like white tape. I don't trust it. So I changed the tape when I changed the handlebars, because there's nothing to me uglier than dirty white handlebar tape. But this is the bike. It's got the just go around right quick here and let you see the round profile here. Through axles, 32mm tires, and I understand it can go up to 38 cyclocross tires if you want to do that. I mean, look at that, just ample room. For larger tires. These bad boys, internal cabling. I didn't get the DI2 simply because, I just didn't want it. I don't see the value of it. 18.6 pounds. Retail price is around $4,500. With shop discounts, people can get it around $41,000 or $4,000. Ultegra, full Ultegra, including the cranks. Hydraulic disc. Very comfortable, smooth shifting, great bike, and quite frankly, in my opinion, the most underrated bike of the year. Share your thoughts in the comments. You got any questions for me, let me know. Otherwise, I'm out.